welcome back to the Doctor Who reaction series. Yeah, it's been a minute because I was filming a bunch of videos for the new Scream 5, and now that I have room on my storage to react to more of these, I will. Editing was a nightmare, I don't want to get into it. You're not here for that. So, we finished the first serial, and it was good. It was good. I'm expecting this serial to be great. I know this serial's called The Daleks. Forgive me if I'm butchering that. I'll know by the end of this serial. But I know that those are extremely popular, and I also know that this is the season or the serial where everyone started to get really hyped for the show. So I'm really excited. Predictions. Someone in the comments said that Barbara is going to become top tier Doctor Who side characters, and so that tells me she's not going to die. I appreciate the comments, but I wouldn't say that's a spoiler. But now, if they're all in danger, I know she's gonna make it. So, but yeah, I love that these are getting more views than anything else. So I'm really excited to get back into it. I'm also excited just because I like the show. So far, I'm loving this first Doctor a lot, and exactly what I thought. Sorry, I have a bunch of pencils here. Exactly what I thought would happen. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but before I ever started watching this show, one of my apprehensions was that there were so many Doctors. What if I don't like anyone because they're not the first Doctor? But then I thought about Batman and Jason Voorhees and Leatherface, and I realized that that wouldn't happen. There'd probably be one I didn't like, but we'll see what happens. I'm about to hop into it, but I'm thinking, what do I want to predict for this? I mean, it's called The Dead Planet, and the radiation just went really high, so that's not good. We have to set up a whole new arc to go through, which I love, and I love that so far this is amazing because these are like mini seasons that have their own arc, but they have a whole season that has the character arc of the. I can only imagine how this is gonna play through. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I'm gonna pop into this bitch. One hit. Why did they check air this time? I already saw that last episode, but yeah, that's fucked. The Dead Planet. Loving that so far. Terry Nation. Isn't that not the same person? I know other show. I know certain seasons of different shows will have different showrunners, but I don't think that's what's happening here. I think that it's just multiple writers, but maybe this whole serial is a different one.
Something else that's strange. It's quite a breeze blowing. Well, look at the branches and things.
They don't seem to be moving. They're not. They're absolutely still.
I feel like they got a up in budget for this,
Huh. Like stone, look.
even if slightly.
Stone, it crumbles when you touch it, doesn't it? Petrified. How fascinating. Petrified junk. Couldn't have been Hitler. Dates very decayed.
What glucose detector?
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
Flash freeze?
I'm coming too.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Ian, where are we?
I don't know.
Why doesn't he take us back?
I'm not sure that he can.
With the radiation, it's probably just that, but I don't think that petrifies wood like that.
I hate it as much as you. I'm
They're handling this well for kidnap victims.
I just wish he'll be all right.
Well, I suppose we'd better make sure he doesn't fall down and break a leg. Don't you ever think he deserves something to happen to him?
Yes.
I'm sensing a arc where they grow to be friends. And maybe Ned dies. Do not tell me. I don't want him to, but at the same time, out of all four of them, he's the one that can die, especially now that I know Barbara's not going to. And even if I didn't know that, he'd be the one that I would say. But I feel like if they were going to do that, they'd make it to where by the time he dies, that it would be like they were friends at that point. So I'm not expecting it in this serial.
Grandfather, look! It's a flower of perfect blood. But you can get one of its color.
Yes. Very pretty, very pretty.
Hey, look! Look what I found. Oh,
That's a beauty.
isn't it? I can try and pick it and keep it all in one piece.
Oh, please, Catherine. You're very kind, you know.
A flower?
There we are.
A flower?
When I get it back to the ship, here. Here. Now check it.
Honey, honey.
Oh, shit.
What is it? What's the matter? It's all right. Like everything else in this place. Solid stone.
It's hideous.
Looks like a metal
Yes.
endoskeleton.
Also significant. Nothing on Earth could look like this.
It's like some sculptor's nightmare.
Yes, it's certainly alien to anything on your planet. But you're wrong about one thing, Chesterfield. This isn't like everything else. The animal is solidified, certainly, but it's not properly stone. It's metal. Yes,
Knew it.
always was. When it was alive, but that's impossible. Why? Can't you imagine an animal unless it's flesh, blood, and bone? Hmm? No, I tell you, this is an entirely different formation. I should say originally some pliable metal held together by a magnetic field, or an inner magnetic field, rather. And it may have had the ability to attract its victims towards it. If they were
That makes sense.
We're not on Earth then.
No,
Nope.
certainly not.
I fucking love. I
Are
love.
you sure?
I love dry humor, like dry British humor,
Like that young
and her
man?
face was just so done.
This journey far too hurriedly to make any calculations. You know that as well as I do. However,
What?
I'm certain. And you needn't look at me like that, young man. We started this journey far too hurriedly to make any calculations. You know that as well as I do. However, we're alive.
Hey, Grandfather, look, the jungle ends over there.
A bit too upset.
Counted so much on just going back. To things I recognize and trust. But here there's nothing to rely on, nothing.
Well, there's me. Barbara, all I ask you to do is believe. Really believe. We'll go
In.
back.
Oh.
We will, you know.
I wish I was more like you. I'm afraid I'm a very unwilling adventurer.
And I'm not exactly reveling in it myself.
I find it hard to believe the doc isn't like deciding to throw in anything at this in this conversation, but I am enjoying this conversation. Like so far, this is better than the other episodes, except maybe the pilots. I don't know the tensity of that fourth episode or the third episode, both of them really, but so far, this one's getting more into character and stuff. And I'm liking the robot magnet people.
Grandfather's talking about fixing our position by the stars.
Good, where is he?
Just over there.
Oh, he's not even there. That makes sense. Why I wasn't interrupting.
Anything in the ship that records the journeys? Oh, yes. There's a meter fixed to a great big bank of computers. If you feed it with the right sort of information, it can take over the controls of the ship and deliver you to any place you want to go. Then why don't we know where we are? Well, it's a question of the right information, you see. We don't say that Grandfather doesn't know how to work the ship, but he's so forgetful. And then he will go off and... Well, he likes to work on his own. So I've noticed. Anyway, he's only got this computations back
Wait. So if there's so many magnet robot people, which are probably the Daleks, I think I'm saying that right. I don't know, but I could see how the magnetation getting so close together with all those different things could have like disrupted the matter waves of the fucking and caused the radiation that destroyed everything. I can see how that would have happened if like there was like some reverse frequencies or too much of I don't know. I might be off, but if I'm right, I called that shit and I'm gonna be happy. If I'm wrong, there's some other sciencey shit that could have happened.
Looks like it is dead. Totally dead. Barbara! Doctor! Over here! What did you test him? You really must get back.
Love matte paintings.
It's fascinating.
That might have actually just been a cropped shot, though.
Well, Doctor, can you see anything? Any sign of life? No.
That's
No sign of life.
miniatures. Love it.
Buildings. Magnificent buildings.
Oh, let me have a look.
They remind me of that, there's this movie I need to see about, like, I'll figure it out later in the edit, maybe.
What do you think, Doctor? I don't know. If it was destroyed the vegetation here, certainly hasn't damaged the city. There's no sign of life. No movement, no light now. Guess we'll know more about it when I've been down there.
Down there? Oh, no. We're going back to the ship.
Now, don't be ridiculous. That city down there is a magnificent subject for study. And I don't intend to leave here until I've done the investigation. Well, it's too late to talk about it now. It's getting dark. We'll discuss it when we get back to the ship.
Yes, whatever you decide, it's too late to get down there now.
Yes. All right then. I assure you I'm determined to study that place. Do what you like. As long as you don't endanger the rest of us. Very well then. I shall look at it myself alone. You're the only one who can operate the ship. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Doctor. No glasses.
That's a cool shot.
I think this is the way we came.
There was like layers to the film there. It was just a panning shot, but like they had the background thing, the city, and then like the foreground. You gotta appreciate old filmmaking because like the things we can do now with just simple cropping, they can't. They had to like spend hours like cutting film and shit. That sounds a good metaphor for the magnet waves. Jesus. Who the fuck? What? A hand grabbed her, but then the others were over there? Oh.
It's all right. It's safe now.
Susan tell you what frightened her?
Yes. She's convinced that someone touched her, and I tried to make her see it wasn't possible. I'm afraid she wouldn't listen to me.
Someone else is there?
Would you have a talk with her?
Yes, of course I
With a human hand?
Yes. Sometimes I find the gulf between Susan's age and mine makes it difficult to understand.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, would you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Grateful.
Hello? Hello? What are you doing? Just drawing. What can I see? It's the flowers are in the jungle. What happened out there?
might sound stupid, but did one of those cavemen like grab on and then, like Bill and Ted style, hold on to the end of it like Napoleon did? Because who the fuck else could possibly be out there right now? It's not like there's multiple of these. Well, obviously, I guess there's multiple TARDISes, but Tardi?
Go against his scientific facts.
I don't think that's implicated here, though.
Why don't you just try and forget it for the moment? For the moment.
One. Alright, it's back.
I don't know how you make sense of any of this. Quite right, quite right. You find out where we are? The doctor? Oh. I was wondering, perhaps you avoid these eternal questions of yours. Do I know where we are, I suppose? Now listen, Doctor, I don't want to argue with you. We're fellow travelers, whether we like it or not, but for heaven's sake, try and see it from our point of view. You've uprooted us violently from our own lives. You've pushed your way into the ship, young man. All right, I admit it. A small part of the blame is ours, but naturally we're anxious. What are we going to do? Can we live here? What do we eat? There are millions of very good idea. I'm hungry. Oh, what's the matter?
Well, I've suddenly got this terrible headache.
Oh, dear. I'll have some for you. Oh, but this stuff is very good. This should cure it. Now, not too much.
Oh, Grandfather, I'm sorry I was so silly just now. You tried this? Oh, it's very nice.
Let's hope it does you some good. Oh, do you want something to eat? What would you like?
Like bacon and eggs.
All right, bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs. But,
TARDIS is fully automatic.
yes, certainly, certainly. J62.
Wait. That thing can make anything, and he got a fucking power bar? Or like a chocolate bar? Probably was. I don't know if there was power bars back then, but it probably was. But he. I mean, you know what? I'm assuming power bar, nutrition. He's kind of like an archaeologist.
Hope mine doesn't taste of engine grease.
Can I get the next? No, there's no need to.
What, this?
Go on, try it.
Oh, they all come in bars. Okay. That makes my earlier statement sound really stupid, because now I have no idea what he picked. But that's fucking awesome. The fact that he can just make a bar of, like, that flavor profile and chemical compound. Which, the amount of energy that machine must take. And also just... God.
Not bad. What do you think, Barbara?
It's delicious.
My bacon's a bit salty, but it shouldn't be. It's English. No, seriously, Doctor. This is remarkable. I mean, one bite and I taste the bacon, another and I taste the egg. Unusually, well, food has component parts, dear boy. Flavors are rather like primary colors, you know. You blend two to achieve a third and so on, etc., etc. Well, I think it's wonderful.
How's your headache now?
Oh, it's much better. I don't usually get them at all. Susan, would you like something to eat?
Yeah, thanks. I'm not hungry.
Oh, child, that's unusual. You hope your effects outside the ship hasn't affected you too much.
No, I think I'll go to bed now anyway.
Right.
Do you want to know where you can sleep this right?
Who the fuck?
Scanner.
Would you like a bar of sugar? Oh, they have a camera.
Nothing. Not a thing.
Something must have made that noise.
Pan down.
Please, can't we get out of here?
Have the city. I must see the city.
But why?
I would not be questioned. Uninvited messengers. I didn't invite them to the ship. I shall do what I want to do. Why endanger the rest of us by staying here?
Grandfather, please. Please.
There's like 7 episodes of the serial. Wait, no one realized, no one checked the radiation again?
Stone trees are all very well. The next forest I walk through, I want them all to be made from.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I think that was rising normally. And, what's wrong? Oh, don't distract me, please.
Shall I trace on the photograph, Grandpa?
Yes, I think you'd better, child.
I have a bad feeling about this.
K7.
K7. Ah, yes, of course, the fluid link. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, there we are. You see, at the end of it's unscrewed itself and the fluid has run out.
What have you got to spare?
Oh, no, no need for that. This is easily repaired. All we have to do is refill it.
Oh, what liquid do you need?
Mercury.
Mercury. Oh, can I get it for you?
No, I'm afraid you can't. We haven't any. At all.
What?
No,
Don't you carry a supply?
no, it hasn't been necessary. This hasn't happened before.
But you must have some somewhere.
Why would you not stock up? Okay, I love this because now that there's a legit reason they need to stay there to get mercury, they can go get that. I'm assuming they're gonna go and they're gonna get the metal thing. That's like a robot alien thing, and then see if that's mercury. If it is, try and melt that down, and that'll probably offend some lizard people or something. I could be off, though. Sometimes I am off.
Well, surely.
No, no, we shall have to get some from outside.
Where? There isn't anything outside because.
Or he's just fucking playing them and he has mercury. Which would be fucked, but it'd be funny.
Yes. There's the city.
Yes, the city, of course. Of course, we're bound to get some mercury there. Yes, we're bound to. But I mean, what else can we do?
We have no alternative.
This fucker!
Yes, indeed.
This is great. This is great.
At first light, then?
When he said you're the only one that can run the ship, that's probably when he came up with that idea. Which is genius. I'm surprised they didn't catch up on that, but you know, whatever. That's good. See, this is a great show. This is a great show.
Well, it's light enough and there doesn't seem to be anything out there. We might as well get started. Oh, and Doctor, remember, we're going to this city to find mercury. And once we've found it, we're coming straight back here. Is that clear?
Oh, quite so, quite so.
It would be so fucked if there wasn't any mercury, but I doubt that. I doubt that.
Don't touch it, it might go off. Be careful.
What did you... Oh. Stand back, all of you.
It's just metal on the ground.
It's all right. Metal box. It's a box of glass vials. Look.
Then there was somebody here last night. We must have dropped them. I knew I was right.
Yes. Sorry, Susan.
Yes, I'd like to run a few tests on those. Take these into the ship, please. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, did you remember the food supplies?
Yes, the day supply for four, that's enough, isn't it?
Yes, apple.
Trust we won't be more than a couple of hours. Ready, Susan? Come on, then. Over here.
Lock that bitch up, though. You don't want to come back to some fuckers in your TARDIS.
Mind if I sit down for a minute?
You all right?
Yes, it's a long journey. My legs are rather weak.
Then why don't you rest here? Ian and I will look around as soon as.
No, I want to look around too. I'll let you know when I
I must say, I don't feel too good myself. But why don't we get this
Oh yeah, dude, radiation poisoning.
But instruments, gauges, anything like that. Ideally, what we want is a laboratory.
I'm assuming they have something that'll help with that, but still.
Why don't we separate and go different ways and meet back here? 2 minutes, all right?
Right, I'll go this way.
Yeah, let's just split the fuck up. There we go. I love the sensor thing. I don't think that was around then. Is that a hairdryer?
Let's try this one.
Let me know. Was that like cool camera thing, hairdryer with the swirly thing on it? Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh, this episode's almost over. Oh, shit. This show is fucking great, though. The way they're using these effects to, like, just perfection. And, oh, another fucking door sliding shut. She's not worried at all that she's getting locked in. I actually wrote a script called Locked In. Like Evil Dead and Breakfast Club, but not as good as either of them.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
No, how about you?
No. Hello. Barbara should be here by now. Barbara?
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
We'll give her a couple of minutes more.
How many times can I make that joke? That's 2. I'll try and count each time I say that, because I'm sure this won't be the last time. Ooh, I love that shot. She was up against the wall, and her reflection was up there. It was like a fucking album cover or something. What could possibly be out there living in the radiation? Now she realizes. Already this series, or serial,
Waited long enough for her. We must go and find her.
we must go and find her. Good. So far, it's like top 2 episodes with the pilot, but also it's just it's so good, but also I'm trying to think of the right words to say right now. The stakes are so much higher than they were in the other episodes. Like, the conflict is so much simpler. And God, I don't know, I love this shit. This is great. I can't wait to see what the actual villains look like. Because I know that what we saw was the dead version of it. Or maybe that's what they look like alive too, I don't know. But if someone had a human hand... Oh shit, she's getting attacked with a microphone. No. The next episode, The Survivors? Oh shit! What? Okay, well I already know she's gonna survive, but... Oh god, I kept calling... I called Ian Ned. Shit, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I do that, because they're not the same name, but... Ian. I'll remember it because I knew a guy named Ian. Now. Shit, that episode was so much better than, like, the last 3 episodes. Like, God, that was some tight shit. Like, I knew this episode was gonna be better, but... I can see how this spanned... What is it, like 63, 73, 83, 93, 2003, 13, so about 70 years, Jesus. With some breaks, obviously. I know about each break, but that is insane now that I think about that out loud, because God, what else could they do? I mean, obviously, I could probably think of 100 things they could do, and they probably did a third of them. But this is awesome. I'm excited. I'm kind of I'm like I'm probably gonna film a few of these in a row before I even edit any of them. Hopefully, I can like fit a whole serial at once. That would be my goal before editing them, but I have no idea if I'm going to do that or not, so do not comment like I did that. But yeah, no, predictions, Ian's fucked, because it says the survivors, they're not going to kill the 17-year-old, they're not going to kill the doctor, and someone said Barbara becomes a fan favorite. And, wow, that would be, I think it'd be a little too early, honestly. But it would be such an intense moment. But now that I'm really thinking about it, it is too early, so they're not going to do it. The survivors probably means the survivors of whatever killed that planet. Fuck. You'll see my thought process unfold as it does, and I'll usually come to the right conclusion eventually. But yeah, no. Predictions for the next episode. Now that I'm rethinking it, Ian dying, there's like a 10% chance of that happening. Someone's gonna get attacked, and they're gonna have to fight something cooler than the last serial. And I don't know, this is gonna be some shit, man. Like, whoever picked this up after, they're like, genius. Oh, like and subscribe and all that bullshit. I'm gonna get into the next episode.